1-2 pitch. Fly ball into center field. He's got it.
Goes into second base.
Brought to you by Sounds Like Videos. Here we are in the bottom of the third.
There's a drive hit deep to right field, but it is going to go foul. Out of play, but it is going to go foul. Out of play. It is all the way. Excuse me. All the way for a home run. Many never moved over. And we thought the ball was curving. Foul is a home run for Yogi Berra.
Top fly into the infield. Double play, can they get it? Runners out. And here's the play at home. Runners out. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Sounds Like Videos. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball into center field. He's got it.
Ground ball out to Jackie Robinson. Up with it over to Reese for one. Back to Hodges. It gets away from him. Barrow's trying to go to second. Hodges picks the ball up, and Yogi goes into second base.
Brought to you by Sounds Like Videos. Here we are in the bottom of the third.
There's a drive hit deep to right field, but it is going to go foul. Out of play, and it is all the way. Excuse me. All the way for a home run. So many never moved over. And foul is a home run for Yogi Berra.
Top fly into the infield. Double play, can they get it? Runners out. And here's the play at home. Runners out. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Sounds Like Videos. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball into center field. He's got it.
Ground ball out to Jackie Robinson. Up with it over to Reese for one. Back to Hodges. It gets away from him. Barrow's trying to go to second. Hodges picks the ball up, and Yogi goes into second base.
Brought to you by Sounds Like Videos. In the bottom of the third.
There's a drive hit deep to right field, but it is going to go foul.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 14, Eli Cheney. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 17, Kaden Klump. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 22, Logan Marquardt. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 5, Asa Wilson. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 18, Cartman Hiley. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 15, Tucker Duncan. And today, playing in left field for the Tigers, number 7, Riddick Shook. The head coach for the Nevada Tigers is Danny Penn. And now, the starting lineup for your Clinton Cardinals. Leading off and playing center field, number 13, Paul Shields. Batting second, the left fielder, number 16, Gage Mantonia. Batting third, the shortstop, number 14, Tyler Gardner. Batting fourth, today's designated hitter, number 33, Hayden Maguire. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 45, Coy Collins. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 35, Weston Comer. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 24, Tate McQueen. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 6, Camden Lafarge. And batting ninth, today's pitcher, number 7, Jake Wursig. Today's catcher for your Cardinals is number 2, Adam Toll. The head coach of your Clinton Cardinals is John Lurch. At this time, we ask that everyone please stand. And
Top fly into the infield. Double play, can I get it? Runners out. And here's the play at home. Runners out. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Sounds Like Videos. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball into center field. He's got it.
Ground ball out to Jackie Robinson. Up with it over to Reese for one. Back to Hodges. It gets away from him. Barros trying to go to second. Hodges picks the ball up and Yogi goes into second
Broadcast was
base.
brought to you by Sounds Like Videos. Here we are in the bottom of the third.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. James Hickle here, Sounds Like Videos. And the game is getting ready to start. Here we are. So, pitcher's going to warm up. Warsick's going to warm up here. Eric, can you hear me all right?
I got you.
All right. So, is it too loud?
Oh, louder.
Louder? Okay, there you go. Yeah, so, anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. I am going to cut the audio because we are playing copyrighted music in the background, so just stay tuned and we will be right there with play-by-play in just a few seconds.
Getting it started for the Tigers, their pitcher today, number 4, Kaden Beshore.
Of course, I'm joined here today by Eric Townsend, the, shall we say, the voice of the Cardinals for almost everything.
Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So here's the first. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and I believe it was a ball?
Yep.
Okay. So, bright, sunny, warm, and windy day here at the ballpark. Here's a pitch. A little high and inside, ball 2.
Yeah, I'll definitely take this warm weather today. That's for sure.
Oh, it was much better than I think the last time we were sitting up here. Here's a pitch. And did you call that a ball or a strike?
Ball.
Ball, okay.
3-0 the count.
There we go. Get it right on the screen here. Here's a pitch. Now that one was a strike. Each umpire has his own way of gesturing, so we kind of got to get in tune with what they're doing. Okay, 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's a pitch. Caught the outside corner, strike 2, so full count. And here's a pitch. He swings, hit to the second baseman, not able to field the ball, but kept it where he could reach back and grab it. So runner on first for Nevada.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 1, Drake Ketterman.
So we got Drake up to bat here, Ketterman. He may be related to the Kettermans in Lowry City. I know some of their family. The runner is going at second. Here's the throw. It's going to be a little off, so the runner will be safe. Gardner was there to make the catch, but it was just a little high and away for him to get the tag there and down. Here's a pitch to the left-hander, Ketterman, outside, ball 1. Wind is blowing 20 to 25-mile-an-hour winds today. Here's a pitch, swings, and he misses. So 1-1 your count. Yeah, I'm looking at the flag out here at the field, and it's blowing right to left. Oh,
I'm glad he didn't throw that.
Yeah, I am too. There was nobody there to catch the ball.
Yeah, Jake trying to catch the runner off guard there on second base, but yeah, don't think he had some backup ready there.
No, he didn't. He had him. And here's a pitch. Pops that one up foul. So I think if somebody would have been there at the bag, they could have got him because he had a big lead off there at second.
Yep, you're right.
So here's a pitch. Pop that up. Gardner jumps to get it but can't get there. Rolls into center field. Here's a runner from second, actually does make it in. So there's an RBI.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 28, Case Sanderson.
No outs yet. Here at the top of the first. Runner on second. The Tigers have drove in 1 run. Throws to second, but Gardner makes the catch but can't get the tag on. Runner safe.
Nevada having a very good year this year. A few years ago they kind of struggled, but this year they got a good little team this year.
There's a pitch. Hits down the first base line and rolls into right field. He's got to hold up at first, but Ketterman will come home. So they will have 2 runs this inning. So another RBI.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 14, Eli Cheney. I'll tell you a little something about the guy who just hit Sanderson on first base here after this pitch.
And here is the pitch. Caught the outside corner, strike 1.
Case standing on first base just committed to the University of Nebraska to play. He has had 5 or 6 Division I colleges recruit him to play baseball. He is that good.
Wow.
And he just chose Nebraska as his school.
So he's headed to Nebraska.
Yep, he wants to follow in the footsteps of Alex Gordon. And
it's a pitch. Here's a throw to second, but it does not get there in time. So the boy that's going to Nebraska just made it to second base.
That's right. He's talked to the head coach before the game. They've had several Division I colleges kind of watching him, and he finally made his choice. He made a visit up to Nebraska and decided to play for the Cornhuskers.
Oh, and here's a hit right to the second baseman. Keeps it in front of him, makes the throw, but a little high, and he is safe. So we'll have a runner on first and third. No outs.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 17, Kaden Klump. Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch Sanderson's career as he starts in Nebraska. Keep an eye on him, but that's very happy for him. That's neat to have a local boy do that.
And that first pitch is a strike. Yeah, we'll have to follow that career.
When you got 5 or 6 Division I colleges trying to recruit you, that's a good sign. That's he's caught the eye of a lot of people. Division I talent for sure.
Here's a pitch, fouled up and away. Strike 2.
Talked to his head coach before the game. He said he was pressing a little bit. He knew some scouts were in the stands watching him these past few games, but now he's had a real good year.
Here's strike 3. So 1 out.
Good.
Well, I guess knowing that the recruits are in the stands kind of helps you prepare for the next level because
That's right.
you're going to have a lot more people watching you at the D1 level.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 22, Logan Marquardt. Good strikeout by Jake to get that first out.
And here's a throw back to third. Oh, bad throw gets by the third baseman, and our D1 player is coming home.
Yeah, unfortunate there. I don't think Coy Collins was quite ready for that throw.
He made a good effort. It was just a little off.
Yep.
And here's a pitch. High and over his head. Ball 2, is that what you got?
Yep.
Okay.
We've got ball 1 light out there we're kind of dealing with on the scoreboard. Yep, but it is ball 2.
I just had a habit. I double check,
Yep.
and I look up, and there's nothing on the board.
Yep.
And here's a pitch. Swings and misses. So Jake is keeping him in there.
Yep. He's had good pitches to start the game. They just put the ball in play where they needed to. But he's pitching pretty well.
Here's a pitch. This is hit into right field. This ball will get down. It will drive in a run, and they will hold him up at first. So 0-4 here in the top of the first. 1
Batting
out.
seventh, the right fielder, number 5, Asa Wilson.
Only one out. Runner on first. Worsig winds up. Here's the pitch. Strike. Looked like that might have just got on the inside of the plate there. Here's a pitch. Hit into right field, and that ball will be down. Will be a base hit. So we'll have a runner on first and third. Do you have a copy of the roster over there? Chris sent it to me, but is this your only copy?
No, you got it.
Okay, thank you.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 18, Cartman Hiley.
Runner on first and third. One out. Here's a pitch. Pops that up foul.
Again, they're not they're not hitting it past our outfielders. They're not hitting it to the fence. Just they're playing they're just getting perfect timed hits that are just in our gaps right now, and that's why they've jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, the last two have been out into right field.
Yep.
Here's a pitch. Outside, ball one. So 1-1 your count. Here's a pitch. Hiley looks like he was going to check swing, but actually caught the ball and drove that foul, so it'll be strike two.
This will be a big strikeout if Jake could get him getting to the bottom of the order here. Hiley is the eighth batter in the lineup. This would be a big second out and keep the runners on base.
Here's a pitch. Hit into the infield. Oh, and the second baseman could not quite get that in his glove.
Yeah, McQueen's had a couple grounders there that kind of given him trouble, and that was unfortunate error there.
It does drive in a run. So we will have a runner on first and third. We're going to have a little conference at the mound. You know, I don't think Jake is pitching all that bad. It's just, like you said, they're just getting their bat in the ball in the right place.
Yep. And then to compound it, when you have an error like that, it just turns into a long inning, especially for the pitcher. Glance up at the scoreboard and hurts to only see one out when you know maybe you could already be out of the inning.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Can be a little frustrating, but, you know, that's just part of the game.
Yep.
So, looks like they are going to keep Jake here on the mound, which I think is the right move. I mean, his pitches are fine. Like, they're just making hits.
Yep. Yeah, see if he can get out of this jam.
That pitch is high. It's a ball. Here's a pitch inside. Ball two. Now, is this Duncan up to bat? Is that right? Are we still on?
Oh, it is Duncan, yep.
Yeah. Here's a pitch. This one is popped up foul. It's going to be over the fence.
Go ahead and announce him. Batting now for the Tigers, the second baseman, number 15, Tucker Duncan.
2-1. Runner on first and third. Throws over to first base, but Hiley is safe. Worsig winds up. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses. So 2-2 the count. 1 out.
Seems like every time we look up in this inning, runners are on the corners.
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't seen the guy at first steal. Here's a pitch. That's going to be popped foul. Wind up and a pitch. That is hit into left field, and the catch will be made. So we're going to have 2 outs. Runner's heading home. Here's the throw, but it's going to be a little late.
Yeah, good catch by Gage Mantonia today, playing in left field. Not much you can do. It was hit pretty deep, and runner tagged like he was supposed to.
Gage is one of those players that they just kind of put him, they can put him anywhere.
Today's pitcher for the Tigers, number 4, Kaden Beshore.
He started out early in the season behind the plate, catching. I've seen him play first. Here's a pitch. That's popped up foul.
Tigers are already back up to the start of their lineup, so they've already batted through once. So, Jake, 6 runs on the scoreboard. It's unfortunate. Let's see if we can get out of this inning.
Here's a pitch. Inside, ball 1. Just 1 out away. Here's a pitch. This is cranked into left field, and Mantonia is there and makes the catch. So that will take us to the bottom of the second, or bottom of the first, excuse me. And as we turn on music, I'm going to cut away. We'll be right back.
Leading off, the center fielder, number 13, Paul Shields.
Yep, we got center fielder Paul Shields. He's got 13 hits on the season so far. Here's the first pitch. That's going to be a strike. Yeah. Here's a wind-up pitch. He cranks that one, but it's going to go foul. If he was to straighten that one out.
Yeah, Paul's shown some good power this year. He's found the gaps in a couple games, so Hoping he gets us off to a good start here.
Yeah. Doing well, doing well. Like I said, 13 hits, 7 RBIs. Here's a hit. It's going to roll into left field, so.
Batting second for the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 16, Gage Mantonia.
Yeah, Gage's record looks a lot like Shields. He's got only 12 hits on the season, just one less. And here's a shows bunt. But Shields stays at first base. The ball actually got away from the catcher.
Yeah, Shields thought that ball might have trickled away a little bit further than it did. I'm glad he decided to stay because that catcher picked it up pretty quick.
So here's a wind-up pitch. Shows bunt once again. Bunt is away. Pitcher picks it up. Makes the throw over to first. He's out. Shields has a slide back to second base. He'll be safe. So Mantonia.
Batting third, the shortstop, number 14, Tyler Gardner.
Yeah, Gage gets Shields into scoring position. Of course, you got Tyler Gardner, who's just killing it this year. 23 hits on the season.
Yep, and I think that's why they wanted to bunt there. Get a runner in scoring position with your best hitter coming up to the plate.
Here's a pitch. That's hit down in. It's going to roll into right field, and we're going to have a play at the plate, and he's going to stride and be safe. So Shields able to make the run from second all the way to home. So that will give Gardner another RBI. He's already got 13 on the season.
Today's designated hitter, batting fourth, number 33, Hayden Mcguire.
Maguire showing bunt. And here's a throw to second.
Tyler's got some pretty good wheels on, and it was a good time to steal a base.
Yeah. Pretty good throw, just the second baseman couldn't quite bring it in there.
Yeah. Let's see if Hayden can do the same as Tyler and get him home. Wow, I'm called that a strike. And let me tell you something. With our vantage point right behind the home plate, that was way outside.
Yeah. What do you have on the count? 1 ball, 1 strike?
Yep, 1-1.
Okay. So we're going to have a conference here at the mound with the
catcher's talking to the pitcher, and I wonder if one of the things he's talking to him about going, he called that a strike, but that was pretty far outside.
Keep throwing it outside.
Yeah, no kidding. If he's going to call that a strike, I would.
Yeah.
I know I'm sometimes have some questionable calls, but that one was pretty far outside and down too.
Yeah, as long as they call it consistently.
Yes.
You know, that's fine. And here's the pitch. This is popped up, and it's going to be caught by the pitcher. So 2 outs. Yeah, 2 outs. Now it's right on screen.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 45, Coy Collins.
Coy Collins. Seems like everywhere we go, they're like, how do you pronounce his first name? And here's a pitch. Did that look outside to you?
It's
okay.
very, a lot of these pitches are outside. I'm a little surprised.
He did call that a strike. It's consistent.
It's consistent, but I just want to see him call that for Jake because I don't know if he was calling that at the top of the first. That's for sure.
Here's a pitch, and here's a hit in the infield, picked up by the shortstop. Throw to first, got him. So 1 run in, 1 man stranded for the Cardinals, and we will move on to the second inning. All right, welcome back here. Drake Ketterman up to bat for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. That's a strike, but once again, that looked outside.
Seems to be.
We have a very large strike zone here.
Yeah, and as a pitcher, you like that. I hope Jake picks up on that, because if he's gonna call it that way, then paint those corners.
Yeah. And that was foul tipped into the fence, so strike 2. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a little high, ball 1. Now, I just want to point out that we've seen the fire trucks moving in and out of the parking lot across the road here. I think they're doing some sort of training.
I think it is. Every now and then they train over there.
That is way outside, so that one's a ball.
Yeah, that's a ball, but that might have been a strike last inning. You just don't know.
Yeah. So, I tell you what, that new ladder truck they've got looks really fancy. Here's a pitch. That's inside, ball 3. So
Jake started this batter out 0-2, so I hate to see him lose him here on a full count.
Yeah. Here's a pitch. Oh, low, ball 4. So we're going to have a runner on one on first.
The center fielder, number 28, Case Sanderson.
Now, Sanderson, is he the D1
He's
player?
the
Okay.
D1. He's going. Yep, he's the Nebraska kid.
So here's the pitch. That was way inside, but he called it a strike.
Good for Jake. Like I said, as long as he's going to give it to both teams, let him do it.
Yeah. There for a second, I thought maybe that pitch was going to hit him in the knee, but it's a strike. Here's a throw over to first. Mantonia makes the catch, but can't get the tag on. He's safe. Of course, they did move Mantonia from left field now to first base.
Yep.
Noah Adams is now in left field.
Yep.
Here's a pitch. That's way, way outside. I'm surprised that wasn't a strike.
Weston Comer was on first. He's now at second. They took Tate McQueen out, and I think Tate comes in to pitch sometime, so I think they may be warming up Tate just in case Jake can't make it through the second.
Yeah. Here's wind up the pitch. It's way outside, ball 2. Now, I was at the Lakeland game, was it last week? Glummer got hurt, kind of twisted his ankle. Has he not played, or is he playing?
Gumminger?
Gumminger, yeah.
Gumminger. He rolled his ankle pretty good. Saw some photos of the ankle, and they're hoping he's going to be back next week, but it was a pretty severe rolled ankle.
Well, they carried him off there. He threw that pitch. It was a ball, so 3-1. But, you never like to see a player getting carried off the pin. Here's a pitch. Oh, and foul down the first base line, so strike 2.
Yeah, they're hoping to have him back next week, but if you're going to roll your ankle, he definitely rolled the ankle.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate because Anthony's been one of their better hitters. He's been hitting the ball pretty good lately.
Yeah. 394 average.
Yep.
Here's the pitch and a ball. So walk Sanders. Runner on first and second now.
Got a visit to the mound by assistant coach Eric Silkwood.
I still don't think that he's pitching all that bad.
No.
It's just, they've got batters. Nevada's got batters, and you just, and a big strike zone. So, it looks like they're going to leave him in. They just want to, maybe they're making sure that he knows that that's a big strike zone. Of course, how could you not know that?
The shortstop, number 14, Eli Cheney.
Cheney, right-hander. Here's a throw over to second. And catch is made, but Can't get the tag on. Oh, and here's another throw right back over, and got him this time. Gardner made that catch right there above the base and tagged him on the top of the head.
Yeah, Jake totally caught that runner off guard. Tyler threw it back to him the first time they tried to get to him, so the runner automatically took a couple steps off, and Jake whipped that around real quick. I'm glad Tyler was ready for it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, maybe that's what that conference was about. It's like, hey, here's a throw over to first, but Mantegna makes the catch. Can't get the tag on, drops the ball, but all's good. Here's a pitch. That is cranked into left field. Noah Adams is going back, but it is gone. So that will be a 3-run homer.
Oh, 2.
2-run homer.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right, because we got the guy out on second. With only 1 out. Wow, he just got a hold of that ball. And
yeah, that was a no-doubter.
Yeah. And you got the wind moving from right to left here on the field, so that might have carried it a little bit, but even if there was no wind, that probably would have been gone. He really got a hold of that. So 8-1 now.
The catcher, number 17, Kaden Klump. Yeah, like you said, that was a no-doubter. As soon as it came off the bat, just the sound of it and the angle, you're like, that's got a pretty good chance of going over the fence, and it did. Even Noah kind of only ran about halfway. He just kept looking up going, I'm not getting to that one.
I'm not. Even if he crawled up the fence,
Yeah.
He couldn't have got it. That first pitch was a ball, so here's the second one. That was fouled away. So strike 1. So 1-1 for Klump. 1 out. Here's winding up the pitch. That's inside. Ball. Sometimes though that's a strike.
That's right.
Hope Mish isn't listening to this. Probably not. Here's a pitch. Swing and miss. Strike. So 2-2. You know, Jake's got really good mechanics, good control, tons of experience. There's a pitch. Swing and miss. Got him.
Great pitch. 2, Logan Marquardt.
Marquardt. I was waiting for you to pronounce that so I would get it right. Marquardt. You know, Nevada was one of those teams that several years back we played. I think they were they actually part of the conference we were once in?
Yes.
Okay. So, and here's a pitch. Ball 2. I knew at one point in time what conference they went to, but it just eludes me at this point. Here's a pitch. A little low and in the dirt. Ball 3. Here's a pitch. Way outside. Ball 4. Two outs. Top of the second.
The right fielder, number 5, Asa Wilson.
One to 8. The Tigers in the lead. Here's a pitch. Strike. Once again, caught the outside of the plate. Wind up pitch inside. Ball 1.
See if Jake can get this last out and get us out of the inning. I think if he walks another batter, we may see a pitching change. So let's hope he can finish it off here.
Here's a pitch. Inside. Ball 2. be one of those things that he knows that that's a wide strike zone, so he's purposely throwing it. Oh, there's a strike, and here's a throw to first. Man, tell you not able to get the tag on. Runner safe.
Good throw by Adam Toll. He's a freshman getting a lot of action this year on the varsity squad, and that was really a good throw. Almost caught the runner off guard there on first base.
Wind up pitch. Down in the dirt, gets behind Toll, so the runner will advance to second. Ball 3. So we got a full count.
Jake's thrown a lot of pitches now through 2 innings, so let's hope he can get out of it right here.
His pitch. Oh, and it got him. So that'll be the third out. That will move us to the bottom of the second. And we will be back because Eric's getting ready to play music.
Bring it off for your Cardinals. This inning, the first baseman, number 35, Weston Comer.
So Weston came in, played second this last inning. Pitch outside, ball 1. Here's a pitch. That one looked like it did catch the inside corner, strike 1. So 1-1. Clinton got to make up a little bit of ground here. They're down by 7 runs. Here's a pitch. That was high, so that'll be ball 2. The wind out here at the stadium has not died down any. Still blowing about 15 to 20 miles an hour, probably 25 to 30 mile an hour gusts. Here's a pitch. He cranks this one in to left field. It's down, so that's going to be a base hit for Comer.
The left fielder, number 11, Noah Adams.
Here's a pitch, shows bunt. Gets the bunt on, but that goes out of bounds, so strike 1. And good old Chris Ramirez is making his way up the ladder here, carrying us some drinks. Of course, all these stats you hear, all that is brought by Chris Ramirez, what we call the Ramirez report. Here's a throw over to first, but Comer will be safe. Yeah, keep an eye out on the Facebook page there because we take the stats and here's a pitch, throws at it, throw over to first, runner safe. We do have 2 strikes.
I think Noah would like to have that swing back, kind of an indecision swing. The ball pitch was a little high.
Here's a pitch, swings, misses. So 1 out. Comer on first base.
The right fielder, number 6, Camden Lafarge.
Camden, Chris doesn't have any stats on him yet. Has he batted any?
He has not played much at all this year.
He played last night? Okay, so we don't have the stats from last night.
Nope.
But so
he's a freshman, kind of injected him this year. Starting to get more playing time.
I believe that was a ball. Is that right? Okay. He cranks this one, scooped up by the pitcher. The pitcher's going to throw it over to second base, out, and double play.
No.
No. So the runner is out at second. Oops. So Comer heads back to the dugout. Brings up Jake Worsig.
Today's pitcher for the Cardinals, number 7, Jake Worsig.
Jake batting a .353 this season. It's high. Throw back over to first. Runner safe. Lafarge dives back in. And we're going to have a little meeting at the mound. Coach comes out here.
He didn't bring the other infielders in. Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a quick meeting, and it was.
Yeah. So here's a pitch. And the runner's going. He's there, and the tag is made. Oh, they're going to say it was safe.
It looked like Lafarge did get underneath the tag, kind of put his foot on the bag before he was able to apply the tag. It was good lead off and run by Lafarge.
Yeah, it was a good throw by the catcher and everything. I thought he had him. And here's the pitch, high, ball 2.
I think it's ball 3.
Ball 3.
Yeah, 3-0.
Okay.
Yep.
3-0. Chris, is that what you got? Here's a pitch. That is a strike. Chris goes to every single game, sits there with his tablet, does the stats, then he sends them to me the next day, and I post them up there on the Facebook. Here's a pitch. Popped foul, so strike 2. Just kind of got underneath that one. Popped it up. That might have hit the street out here. Here's a pitch. Jake swings and misses. So that'll be 3 outs. And that will take us to the top of the 3rd.
Starting it off for the Tigers here in the third inning, the designated hitter, number 18, Cartman Hiley.
Cartman Hiley up to bat. Jake Warsig still on the mound for the Cardinals. Here's a pitch. High, ball one. So, then our 8th batter in the lineup for the Tigers. Here's a pitch. Got that one in there. Strike one. So 1-1. Top of the third. Wind up pitch. Hit that one into center field. So Shields and Adams both go back, but gets down. So this is going to be a triple. Throws made to third base, but he makes it in time.
Yeah, it was a great hit. He hit it right between the center fielder and the left fielder, right between the gap, and well hit. I could tell Paul taking off pretty fast there, running towards the fence. The second baseman, number 15, Tucker Duncan.
Yeah, we were talking while the mics were off during innings here. It's just like the Tigers, they just got a lot of guys that got bats. They just do. And here's a pitch. He swings. Comer scoops it up, makes the throw over to first base, and Mantonia gets the out. So 1 out. That does drive in a run, so it'd be 9-1.
Today's pitcher, number 4, Kaden Beshore.
Top of the lineup for the Tigers. Here's a pitch. It was inside, so ball one. 1 out here at the top of the third. Wind up the pitch outside, ball 2.
Good scoop and throw by Comer to get the runner out at first. Almost took a little too long, though. That runner was coming down the line pretty fast, but Comer gets it over to first for the first out.
Yeah, I like what he did. He took his time, got the hit. Here's a hit into center field. Shields is going back, but this ball is going to be down right at the fence. So he is going to hold up at second base. So a double for the pitcher. Beshore. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, Beshore.
Beshore. Yep. So
now we got a visit to the mound. Lurch coming out. We'll see if they make a change here or just going to have another talk. Nope,
Yeah.
going to make a change.
yeah. So we're going to step away here, and while the next pitcher gets warmed up, who are they bringing?
Looks like Camden Lafarge, the freshman.
Lafarge. Okay. All right, we'll be right back.
Now pitching for your Cardinals, number 6, Camden Lafarge. Batting for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 1, Drake Ketterman.
1 out. Here's a pitch, strike. So that's a good sign right off the bat. Lafarge able to get a strike in there. Now, if memory serves, also spent a little time at the quarterback position.
Yes, for the football team, yes.
That pitch gets down and away and into the dirt, so that will advance the runner over to third.
Yeah, you got an interesting dynamic right now. You've got a freshman pitching, and you got a freshman catching. Camden Lafarge and Adam Toll played together many years on Clinton Chaos travel baseball team, so they know each other pretty well.
Here's a pitch down and inside, so ball 2. But you know, when you have a combination like that's a benefit to your team because they know each other. He knows the way he throws. He understands and sees the mechanics of the pitcher.
Yep. Yeah, Adam's seen him many a time pitch. So as they grow up through the system, as their next few years here in high school should get better and better each year.
Yeah, he just threw a pitch. It was a ball inside. So 3-1 count. Here's a pitch. It was high, so ends up walking the batter. So we'll have a runner on first and third.
The center fielder, number 28, Case Sanderson.
Sanderson, who's scored each time he's gotten up to bat. Memory serves me correct. Here's a pitch. That's inside. Ball 1.
He's the one we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Going to go play baseball in Nebraska. He just looks like a baseball player. Just kind of standing there. Just some guys just have that look.
That is a strike. Caught the outside of the plate. So I wonder does Lafarge and them know that he's going to Nebraska?
I don't know. I'm sure Lurch and them, know themselves, the coaches. I don't know if they tell the players.
That is popped way up into left field, and Adams is going back but can't get underneath it. So that ball gets down. It's going to push in 1 run, and second, they're not going to make the throw to home. So
2 come in on that one. Yep. The shortstop, number 14, Eli Cheney.
So Sanders is at second. He got a double. Drove in 2 runs. Here's a pitch outside, ball 1.
We keep talking about the wind blowing out hard to left field, and that was well hit, and I think the wind helped it a little carry to the fence. I think Noah was a little fooled by it, but it kept sailing over his head.
Here's a pitch. Low and inside, ball 2. Yeah, when the wind's gusting like that, it's hard to judge the ball. And here's a pitch. Hit down the third base line. They're going to rule that fair.
Yep.
Looks like it's going to bring in Sanderson. So 12-1.
The catcher, number 17, Kaden Klump.
Here's the first pitch to Klump. It's outside and low, ball 1.
Game like this, you're already down by 7 or 8 runs. I think that's why Lurch wanted to put in the freshman here. Not to have him, get batted around or anything, but just give him some good experience here going against a good team.
Yeah. Lafarge just threw a pitch, caught the outside corner, so 1-1. Yeah, and I like the fact that he's got 2 freshmen out there. Get them the experience. It's about you got to build your team. Here's a swing and a miss, so strike 2.
Yep. If Camden can strike out this batter here, all that does is gain him confidence as a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to see him punch him out here.
Here's a pitch. It's inside ball one. You know, he carries himself more like a junior than a freshman. He just kind of got that swagger to him that he's playing a little older than he is. Here's a pitch outside.
Well, I think
ball
it
three.
helps that when you play as much travel baseball as some of these players have, you know, growing up before you get into high school, that helps you. That, you know, you've been in some tough situations in travel ball, so.
Exactly. And here's the pitch. That is foul tipped, so it's going to keep the batter alive here. Klump. Yeah. And, you know, I've had numerous conversations with coaches and everything like that. And one thing it's more and more consistent, if you're going to play at a high level in high school, you've got to commit yourself year-round to playing that sport. And here's a hit into center field, and this ball is going to get down. Adams is going to scoop it up. It will drive in a run for the Tigers. Will be a double for Klump. So we're going to have a pinch runner. I did not. He's way out there on second base.
Yeah.
I can't see the number.
Klump, the one who just hit it there, he's the catcher for the team, so getting a pinch runner in for him.
Yeah.
The first baseman, number 22, Logan Marquardt.
Here's a pitch. Low and outside, ball one. You know, anymore, and this is my opinion. It seems like if you're going to play at a high level, that's inside ball two, you need to play that sport year-round. I mean, I think the old days, and this is my opinion, the old days of playing several sports is kind of fading away. Maybe in the smaller schools, yes, but if you want to play at a higher level, you have to commit yourself.
Yep.
And that was another pitch, ball three, so 3-0. Lafarge's pitch. That is hit down the first base line. Mantonia not able to scoop that up.
That was Worsig.
Oh, Worsig.
Yep. Yeah, we've had some more players
Yeah,
move around.
okay, I didn't see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Mantonia at
He's
now?
out in right
field. Okay.
Yep. Worsig is now playing, our pitcher, he's now playing first.
So I didn't catch it. Thanks you for pointing that out.
The right fielder, number 5, Asa Wilson.
Yeah, they keep jockeying some people around.
Still only one out here. Inside ball one.
Unfortunate error by Worsig. Should have been a routine ground ball, just kind of jumped on him there a little bit.
Yeah, it's just one of those deals that looks like it maybe hit a rock or something like that and just took a weird bounce. Here's a pitch, hit, roll to the between feet, roll to center field. So it's going to drive in a run.
Yeah. That was a bad error by Gardner. I hate to say it because I think he was more consumed about, I think he had the double play on his mind there. He just picked that up real quick and tossed it to second, and the ball ended up going underneath his glove.
Yeah. One of those classic cases, he's throwing the ball before it's in his hands.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are going to have a little meeting on the mound here. 14-1. And I'm going to step away as the music fades in.
The designated hitter, number 18, Cartman Hiley.
Runner on first and third. Hiley up to bat for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, ball one. Yeah, it seems like the umpires tightened up that strike zone here in this inning. I don't know, maybe these are just too low. Here's a pitch. Now that one's a strike. Outside corner or inside corner of the plate. Still got runners at first and third. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's a pitch. Called that a strike. I spoke too soon.
Well, I tell you what, when I was back in the high school days pitching, I'd like to have the strike zone. Wow.
Yeah. Here's a pitch. Inside. Ball 2. That's something I never even tried to do whenever I played when I was younger, is pitching. I usually played outfield or second base. Here's a pitch. This is popped up into center field, and Shields is able to make the catch. So 2 outs, but sacrifice fly drives in a run.
Good speed by Shields there to track that down when that first was hit. Looked like it may fall in between them, but Shields tracked it down nicely.
Yeah. I tell you what, he's fast.
Yeah, he is.
He's quick.
The second baseman, number 15, Tucker Duncan.
You know, it's not until they get out here in the open field that you can actually see how fast they are. Of course, I watched him play a lot of basketball this year. This first pitch is right down the barrel, strike 1. So out there on the court, you can't really see how fast that they're moving, but you get him out here in the open field, just like that catch he made. I mean, he was at a full sprint. And here's a pitch way outside, ball 1.
Glad to see Lafarge's defense, though, get him that second out as a pitcher. You know now you just got 1 more out to try to get out of this inning.
Here's a pitch inside, ball 2.
I don't know where we're at time-wise, but this has been a long top of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, it is. Here's a pitch. That is high and outside. Ball 3.
I believe they've scored 7 runs in the top of this inning. It was 8-1 heading into the top of the 3rd. So
yeah,
it's our defense has been standing out there for quite a while in the sun.
Here's a pitch. Low, ball 4.
'27. I think you've got the sheet there. Who's number 27? Looks like we got a new batter.
Oh. Chris just looking over my shoulder, looking out for me. I had a runner on 3rd who's not there, a ghost runner. Here's a pitch. Strike.
I'm not sure how to pronounce this young man's last name either.
Don't you love that?
Kennedy's his first name, but a little skeptical on the...
Here's a pitch. That one is also a strike. Catching the outside of the plate here. Or is it safe to say the extended
Yes.
edge of the plate? Here you go. Here's the pitch. This is way high, ball 1. I didn't know how to pronounce his name either. Here's a pitch. Foul tipped. So.
Yeah, it's a D and then a hyphen, then E-L-I-A. I don't know if that's Delia? Delia?
Dahlia?
Delia?
Dahlia?
Dahlia?
Okay.
Yeah, not sure.
Well, let's go with Dahlia.
Anytime you got a hype microphone, you really don't want to announce it wrong either, so.
Here's a pitch.
Oh.
Over his head. Just kind of ducked there. So 2-2. That's what I got. Everybody shakes their head yes. Pitch way high. So 3-2 the count.
Yeah, Cannon needs to throw some strikes here. Just let your defense try to do their job.
Mm-hmm.
Dare the pitcher, especially those pitchers, dare them to hit the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, when he cracks this ball grounder into left field. So that will load up the bases. Well, I mean, that was a nice cut.
Yep.
I mean, you got to give credit where credit to due.
Now we got a meeting on the mound again.
Yeah,
Head
looks
coach
like he
coming
may
out.
be coming out. So, and that is the case. Are they bringing in? Well, Lafarge is going out to left field. And who is that? Chris, your eyes are better than mine. It's not 14.
24, that's Tate McQueen.
Tate McQueen, okay. All right, well, I'm going to turn off the audio while he warms up.
Your Clinton Cardinals, number 24, Tate McQueen. Batting for the Tigers, number 11, Brian Stumfel.
We do have the bases loaded. Tough situation for McQueen to come into, knowing that that's hit foul ball right down the third base line.
Yeah, always tough no matter when you're coming in, you got bases loaded situation, no matter how many outs. Pressure's definitely ramped up a little bit. You want to come right in and let a bunch of runs score.
But unfortunately, I mean, if a pitcher's arm's just gone, oh, this is popped up into left field, and Lafarge is able to make that catch. So they get out, stranding 3, but scoring a bunch of runs here. I'm going to cut away.
Starting it off for your Cardinals this inning,
the center fielder, number 13, Paul Shields.
Here we go, bottom of the third. Top of the order, Paul Shields. Paul already with I think he's got one hit today. Is that right? Okay. Here's a pitch. It's going to be a strike. Kind of let that one get by him.
Nevada still has their starting pitcher in, number 4, Kaden Beshore, so still allowing him to pitch.
Here's his second pitch. It's going to be high, ball 1. Of course, Shields batting a 260. That seems a little low for what we've seen him, but he does have 13 hits and 7 RBIs. Here's a pitch that's down in the dirt. Able to scooped up by the catcher, ball 2.
Beshore, the pitcher for the Tigers, this is a great position to be in. You're up 15-1. You don't need to be throwing balls right down the middle. You can pretty much just kind of tinker with whatever pitch you want to do and have some fun out there. Let your defense have some fun when you're up by 14 runs. So
Yeah.
no pressure on him at all.
Yeah, and he just threw one in there. Shields couldn't connect, so 2-2 is a count. That was low, ball 3. So a full count. Here's a pitch. Swung. Got a hold of it, foul ball. So that'll keep him alive. Wind-up pitch, swings, hits the ball, scooped up by the shortstop, and he's going to make it in time, safe at first.
Yep. Good hit by Paul. Hit it deep enough where the shortstop had to come all the way over behind the third baseman to try to grab it, make a play, and with Paul's speed, there was no way he was going to get him out at first.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, he was running full bore there.
Number 16, Gage Mantonia.
Gage is your number 2 guy in the lineup.
Notice I didn't announce his position because he's already played 47 of them today, so I just didn't know. I think he's still in right field. I think so. Yeah, right field. Okay.
Just announce them all.
Yeah, just go say.
Playing right field, first base.
Yeah, playing everywhere.
So he popped that one foul. So 0-1 is your count. Here's a pitch. That one's outside. Ball 1. Mantonia had, I think didn't he get a hit earlier? Here's a throw over to first, but Shields is going to be safe.
He might have. You're down by 14 runs. You're not going to get the W today, the way things are going, but it'd be nice to, like this inning right here, top of the order, put some hits together and get some more runs on the board.
That's high. Ball 2.
Paul started off the inning right, getting on first, so top of the lineup. So let's see how we can do here in the next 2 or 3 batters.
It's a pitch. Ooh. That was called a strike, but it was another one of those extended plate strikes.
This umpire likes these pitches inside and out.
Mm-hmm. He's calling him consistently, though. So, swing and a miss. Went for an outside pitch. Got him.
The shortstop. Number 14, Tyler Gardner.
Tyler Gardner, their best hitter, batting a .411, which is actually down a little bit. Here's a throw to whoa. So he showed bunt. Looked like the catcher was going to make the throw to second to get Shields, but Shields was got to make it, so he reined that in. 0-1. Here's a pitch. High. Ball 1. Do you know if Gardner played with the Chaos team as well?
He did. Travel baseball. He grew up through the travel baseball experience, too.
There's a pitch, hits this, picked up by the second baseman, bobbled a little bit, but he's able to get the throw to first, so Gardner's out.
Yep. He bobbled that enough, maybe one more time, and Tyler would have been safe. But
yeah,
yep, just quite couldn't do it.
if that was Shields, he would have been at first and safe. But I mean,
the designated hitter, number 33, Hayden Mcguire.
So 2 outs. Here's a pitch, Mcguire. Strike. Hit the outside extended plate there. So this one's popped up into the infield. The pitcher has got it. Oh, no, he dropped the ball. So he'll be safe at first, and Shields will score a run.
They always say in baseball, if you're pitching, get out of the way. Let your infielders make those plays. There's no reason to come off the mound. Just kind of clear out of the way. But the pitcher called everybody off there, and that's a perfect example why you don't do it.
Right.
The third baseman, number 45, Coy Collins.
When he swings and misses at a low-pitched ball.
But, you know, your infielders have a good view of that ball. Let them run in and make that catch. As a pitcher, you should get out of their way.
That's another low-thrown ball, but Collins doesn't swing, so 1-1. Here's a pitch. Outside, low, ball 2.
But the Cardinals will take it. Now let's get that other run and get more and more bats up here, more experience.
Here's a pitch, low, down in the dirt. The catcher able to keep it in front of him. Ball 3.
Pitcher probably a little frustrated. Should have been out of the inning. That should have been the third out. But since he dropped the ball, now he can't find the strike zone.
It's a pitch, hit. Shortstop picks it up, throw to second. But a little low. Couldn't get there, and here's a throw to third. That's not scooped up, so is that Comer that's on third?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's Hayden Mcguire.
Mcguire. So Mcguire makes it over to
Yeah, Comer's now
third.
up to bat.
So, yeah, they're going to bring in a pinch runner number 2, Gray.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 35, Weston Comer. Shortstop made a great stop on that play. Just when he turned to throw it, did not throw a good ball to the second baseman for the out and threw it in the dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, and the second baseman, he got down to get the ball, but, I mean, like I said, just didn't get there. I was about to call him out, but then I saw the second baseman, and here's a throw to second, and he's safe. Throw was there in time. He just didn't get the tag on. Then that was a ball. Okay.
Yeah, this is 2 batters now where the Tigers should have been out of the inning. The pitcher dropped the ball on the pop-up, and then that shortstop having an error there. So they're having trouble finding this last out to get out of this inning.
Yeah, that pitch caught the center of the plate there, right over. Strike. 2-1. Here's another pitch. Strike 2. Wind-up pitch. Down low. Gets away from the catcher. He keeps it in front of him. The pitcher ran up there to cover home.
Yeah.
Still.
Runner on third, but that ball didn't travel far enough to even try to make a move.
Nope. Sometimes the best decision is to do nothing, and that was it. Here's the pitch. He cranks this into left field, but the catch, oh no, he can't get it to stay in his glove, so that's going to drive in 2 runs. So base hit. And
The pitcher, number 24, Tate McQueen.
Here's a pitch. Caught the, clear that out. Now there's no balls, 1 strike. Yeah, that caught the corner of the plate.
Good hit by Comer to find the gap there.
There you go. Here's a pitch, swings, misses.
That left fielder
Strike
made a
2.
great running dive at that. Just happened to pop out of his glove. It's kind of, I don't know if he dove for that. I don't know if they'd rule that an error, but
Here's a pitch, swings, misses. So that's 3 out. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't call that an error. I mean,
no. He made a good dive for it.
So as the music comes on, we're going to fade away. Bryce, how did you pronounce that?
Bud.
Bud.
B-U-D-D.
Okay, Bud. Okay. Bryce Bud. Here's a pitch. Ball 1. Still got McQueen out there on the mound. Of course, Clinton able to drive in 3 runs in the last inning. 4-15. Queen throws it. Strike. Caught the outside corner of the plate. Nice looking pitch there. Here's a pitch. Swings. Ground ball in the infield, scooped up by the third baseman, but the throw is not there in time. Jake stretched out to get that ball. It's just third baseman had to take several steps. Collins, I guess that is, had to take several steps to scoop that up. It looks like we're going to have a substitution here.
Yeah, another batter. It looks like number 21, Brandon Herron.
Brandon Herron. Yeah, just go ahead and keep that.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 21, Brandon Herron. Yeah, Tigers, Tiger head coach.
And this is popped up foul. Looks like it's going to be out of play, though, just barely.
The radio guy for the Tigers, Nevada Tigers, has got a table set up over there on the other side of the dugout, and I think that ball hit his table perfectly on the other side of that fence.
Well, how does he get so lucky and I have to take it in the laptop?
That's right.
In case you didn't know, we're at where were Knob Noster? Yeah, pop fly, and I was right behind the fence. Came straight down, middle of the keyboard. Bye laptop. So is that two?
Yeah. Tate had a
strikes.
miscue there. Tate just balked. Runner goes from first to second. He came in motion, and then as he was about to pitch, he wanted to second guess himself, wanted to throw it to first. So that was about the easiest balk call you'll ever see. Tate knew it too immediately.
He didn't even contest it.
Nope.
Here's a pitch outside. Ball 1.
He just kind of hung his head, knew that he kind of second guessed himself clutch there, but he was already in motion, so runner goes to second.
1-1. Here's a pitch. He pops this up foul. Radio guy over there is perfectly safe this time. Trying to remember that guy's name. I know I've talked to him about 1,000 times. Here's a pitch. That's outside, so 2-2 the count. Outside. Ball 3, so full count. Here's a pitch. Low. Ball 4. So I'm runner on first and second. Here at the top of the 4th. Number 17.
Number 17, Kaden Klump.
Klump. It's a pitch. Strike. Wind up pitch. Cranks this up into left field. Adams is there to make the catch. Oh, that's Lafarge over there. Sorry. Adams was over there.
Yeah, they've moved quite a few people in this game. But, yeah, Lafarge has played left field there the last couple innings. Good run in by him. I didn't know if that was going to drop in front of him, but he didn't let it go. He didn't lose track of it and made the nice catch.
Is Adams, is he on the field anymore? No,
I don't think so, no.
Okay, here we go. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. McQueen's on the mound. Now you know that.
Yes. Jake Wersick, who started today pitching for us, is still at first. Gage Mantonia in right. Weston Comer at second.
Yeah. Wind up pitch. Oh, this in the dirt behind catcher, so both runners will advance to second and third.
You know, we've brought up Adam Toll's name before earlier in this game. You know, he's a freshman. He's been catching. This is a long day for him. You know, this is his third game. He's done a heck of a job as a freshman, but it turns into a long day for him.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's 80 degrees out here. I mean, there's a lot of wind that cools you off, but, and again, these guys are out here, this pitch outside ball 1. The temperature will change.
We talked about that wind all game. You can see that American flag at Greg Smith Ford there across the way, and that flag has not stopped flying.
Oh, and we have pitch hits the batter.
Yeah, Tate lost control of that one.
So, bases are loaded. Yes, that's right. Chris Ramirez sitting here right next to me. Of course, we appreciate what Chris does. He's Clinton's super
Number
fan.
5, Asa Wilson.
Chris and I have been working together for the last couple of years doing the live streams, and
I believe that's 3.
last 3, yeah. Pitch outside, ball 1.
What we want to see from Tate and the rest of our pitchers, again, scores 15-4. Not going to win today, but Just throw strikes. Let the defense do their job behind you. So throw it down the middle. Dare some of these hitters to hit it.
Here's a pitch.
There you go. Good pitch.
Strike. Nice pitch.
Yep. Just keep peppering that strike zone. Let's see if we can get 2 more outs.
If he would have connected on that one, that could have been trouble for the Cardinals. He was putting a lot into that.
But apparently he thought it was a little low. Pretty good from our vantage point, but
Definitely over the center of the plate, just low. Here's a pitch. That one was low, so that'll be a ball 3. Full count. Bases loaded. Top of the 4th. 15-4. Tigers in the lead. Here's a pitch. Low. Ball 4.
brings in another run. Number 18, Cartman Hiley.
Here's a pitch. Oh, that ball gets behind catcher, but the runners are staying put.
Yeah, I've been watching. Kudos to Nevada head coach. He's kind of giving us a little mercy here. Could have the runners going, but he knows we're kind of feeling things out with our pitchers and catchers here, so he's holding the runners on base.
Something you appreciate.
Yes.
Here's a pitch. Pop this one up. It's going to go into center field, and Shields is going to make the catch. It will drive in a run. Shields does make a long throw into the infield.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the runners advanced. Shields was more worried about. He should have just hit his cutoff man, but he tried to throw it home. It got away from him and ended up going between home and third and rolled to the fence, so the runners advance.
Well, maybe he watched that Royals game where against the Twins where they did that.
I didn't see the number of this batter.
Neither did I. We'll see it here in a second. He'll swing.
Just sometimes they don't turn at 15.
Outside ball 1.
Batting for the Tigers, number 15, Tucker Duncan.
Here's a pitch way outside ball 2. Runner on second and third. 1 out, top of the 4th. Here's a pitch. Outside, high, ball 3.
That's why when you're a center fielder, you just kind of want to hit your cutoff man. If he hits his cutoff man, runners are still at first and second, but ball got away from Paul there, so now we're dealing with runners on second and third.
Here's a pitch. Whoa, way outside. Nice athletic catch there by the catcher. And looks like we're going to probably see a new pitcher here. So McQueen comes out, and they will bring in, looks like number 15.
It's going to be Will Golder.
Will Golder, yeah. I was looking on my roster. Where is he? So we'll be right back after we get all warmed up.
Cardinals, number 15, Will Golder.
Didn't get your mic on in time. Will Golder
Batting
is
for the
pitcher.
Tigers, number 4, Kaden Beshore.
Beshore, is that? Okay, make sure I got that pronunciation correct. Beshore. Okay, that ball gets by the catcher there and down in the dirt. The runners all stay put. Now, if this was the beginning of the game when we were in this situation, those runners would all been moving. But,
Right.
you know, this is one of the situations that, there's a pitch, popped up foul. Look out. It's in the creek. Strike one. 1-1, 1 out. Top of the fourth. 17-4. Tigers in the lead. Here's a pitch. Hit. It's going to roll into left field. Lafarge scoops that up. So that will drive in a run. Bases are still loaded.
Yep, Will's throwing some nice pitches there. He just, batter just found the gap. And now we're back to number 11. Number 11, Brian Stumfel.
Strike one. Good way to start off a batter with a nice strike.
Yes,
Golder
get ahead
did
in
well.
the count.
Pitch swings and misses.
That
So.
pitch had some good movement on it. Good pitch by Will there.
What grade is he in?
He's a freshman
He
also.
is a freshman. Okay.
There's a lot of youth on this team. The JV, there's about 8 or 9 seniors going to be graduating off this team, so there's a lot of youth coming up.
Pitch. Oh, and got him. So my screen was incorrect, but that was the third out. We'll be right back.
For your Cardinals, this inning, the left fielder, number 6, Camden Lafarge.
Kaden Lafarge, who has spent a little time at the mound today as well. So here's a pitch. He pops that up foul. Strike one. You know, I really like what I'm seeing with these freshmen on this team. I mean, Lafarge he's going to be. Here's a pitch, outside ball one. He's going to be by the time he's a senior, he's going to be a really good pitcher. Golder, we just seen him come out.
Yep.
He's a freshman as well.
Adam Toll, freshman, behind the plate, catch him.
Here's a hit, scooped up by the second baseman and fielded. Did they get it to him in time?
I thought he was out. I guess he's safe.
Safe. Okay, safe at first. So base hit.
The first baseman, number 7, Jake Wersig.
Of course, Jake started off pitching today. Pitch caught the outside corner of the plate, strike one.
I even know some 8th graders that'll be coming up freshmen next year. The good crop of 8th graders coming in and play some baseball too. So,
Oh, here's a throw to second, bounced up, but the second baseman was able to field that. I mean, he got up in the air to grab that. Runner is safe.
so a lot of youth coming up. The next 2 or 3 years could be interesting for Clinton baseball. Great steal by Lafarge there.
Here's a pitch. Popped foul, so that'll be strike two. Have you got 1 and 2? Okay. Apparently I did not hit the button on my laptop. There it goes. 1 and 2 on your screen is correct. Runner at second. Here's a pitch. Pops this into center field. This ball's going to be down. So Worstig's going to have a base hit. Put Lafarge on third.
The center fielder, number 13, Paul Shields.
Is this the same pitcher? Their starter pitcher?
No, Jake was the start. Oh, you're
No,
talking about
for the Tigers.
you know what? Let me see. Number 4 was the pitcher. I don't.
That's who's out there.
Yeah, that's the same then.
Oh, and here's a throw to second. This is high. And Jake is able to slide in and get there. I tell you what, if that ball had been down, he was going to be out.
Yep. Yeah, Kaden Beshore, number 4 for the Tigers, still out there.
Of course, Speedy Gonzalez here. Shields up to bat. Here's a pitch. Inside ball 1. Well, it's a pitch. Swings and misses.
Two balls and a strike to Paul. It'll be interesting to see. This pitcher doesn't want to walk the bases loaded, so I think Paul's going to see a pretty good pitch here.
Oh, that's down and in the
Nope.
dirt.
Yep. Looks like this pitcher, he's into his 4th inning, losing a little bit of the command that he had in the first few innings.
Of course, seeing that, as soon as that ball hit the dirt, Paul put his hand up to let the runners know don't come. Here's a pitch. This is outside as well, so ball 4. Bases loaded.
Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound by the Tigers.
Yeah. So this isn't a shocker here. He's kind of lost his control. Of course, this is the 4th inning. Bases loaded. We'll be back as soon as the music cuts away. And it looks like they're going to leave him out on the mound.
The right fielder, number 16, Gage Mantonia.
Mantonia. Before this, batting a .267. Here's a pitch. Swings, hits, scooped up by the pitcher, tossed over to catcher, out at home. Base is still loaded, though. Of course, this is going to bring up
The shortstop, number 14, Tyler Gardner.
Tyler Gardner, the best hitter they got on the team.
Yeah, when you have the bases loaded, you want to see Tyler coming up to the plate.
Yeah. Here's a pitch. Swings, popped foul.
Unfortunate with Gage's hit. When you have a little blooper like that, sometimes it's nice. You know, sometimes you're forcing the pitcher to go to first, but when the bases are loaded, he just had to underhand that to the catcher for the force out at home.
Yeah, that was an easy out right there at home plate. Here's a pitch. Gardner gets a hold of it, hits it, scooped up by third baseman. Throw over to second, out.
RBI, though, got another run in, but, yep. The designated hitter, number 33, Hayden Maguire.
Going the wrong way here.
Two outs. Let's see if Hayden can extend the inning to another batter.
Well, he's swinging the miss. 2 out. One strike. Maguire up. Here's a pitch. Strike. That was a nice looking pitch there.
It was.
It had some movement on it, that's for sure. 2 strikes. Line up the pitch. Inside. Ball 1. This pitch. Hits it, scooped up by, the third baseman. Pops off of his chest. Throw over to first. Can't get there. So that will bring in Shields.
The third baseman, number 45, Coy Collins.
So now we're going to have a meeting at the mound, and I would say they're probably going to pull him. Yep. Hands the coach the ball, and we'll be right back.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 1, Drake Ketterman. Again, batting for your Cardinals, number 45, Coy Collins.
2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Clinton's got to get some more runs in to keep this game alive. Here's a pitch. Runners going. Foul ball, so Gardner will have to go back to second. He was there, though. He was on third already. No balls, 1 strike. Here's a pitch. Swings and miss. 2 strikes. Is this Ketterman on the mound? Is that right?
Yeah, Drake Ketterman. Yep.
So
Started out the game on third base.
here's a pitch. Swing and miss. That will be 3.
Let's see. They
That
called.
should be the run rule, correct?
Well, that's what I'm. I guess not.
Nope, they're going out to the
Yep.
field.
Guess they are going to play another inning.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're going to the 5th.
Starting it off for the Tigers, number 10, Bryce Budd.
Bryce Budd up to bat. Golder still on the mound. It's a pitch. First one's a strike. Of course, the last time up the mound, he struck the batter out for the final out. Golder, only a freshman. Here's a pitch. Strike 2. Wind up pitch. Pops this into center field. Shields is there to make the catch. So, out.
Number 14, Eli Cheney.
Top of the 5th, 1 out. Here's the pitch. A little high, ball 1. Looked pretty good, just a little high. This one also high, so ball 2. This one's popped up foul. It's the top of the press box here. Thunk. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 5th, 18-6. Tigers in the lead. Here's the pitch. A little high, ball 3. Wind still blowing. It's a pitch. This one's also popped up foul. But it's going to land just on the other side of the fence. Strike 2. Chris, you were at the game last night. Clinton won that. Do you remember the final score? It's like 6-7 or 7-6 or something like that. 7-4. Full count. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike him out.
7-4.
Great
7-4.
strikeout by Golder.
Yeah. You know, I'm honestly impressed what this kid has done. Freshman come out here.
Number 17, Kaden Klump.
He's got 2 strikeouts.
Yep.
Already.
And his movement on his pitches has been very good.
This one's going to be outside. Here, as we start bragging about him, he throws a ball.
Well, in the first 3 innings, that might have been a strike.
Well, that one was really outside. Here's a pitch. Now, that one is a strike. So, 1 ball, 1 strike. But you're right. He does have very good movement. Pretty consistent. 2 strikeouts already. Here's a pitch.
Yeah, I'll probably jinx him here. I haven't seen him throw many wild pitches at all. And looks like he's got good command. So, like we've been talking about throughout this broadcast, it's good to see these young freshmen come up and have experience.
Here's a pitch. Now, this is hit on the ground. Gardner able to scoop it up. The throw over to Jake is just a little too late. So it's going to have a base hit. The ball does get by Jake, but he holds up at first. That was a nice play by Gardner. It's just, you know.
Number 22, Logan Marquardt.
Make that turn and then get it over to Jake over at first base. Just not enough. Here's a pitch. That one's outside, ball 1.
I like the way Will's pitching, though, because even though that batter got on base, let your defense make some plays behind you. Just throw some strikes. You hate to see an 18-6 game and all you're doing is walking batters and, you know, they're just rounding the bases. So make these guys earn their bases. Make them make contact.
Here's a pitch. This is popped up. Gardner is able to scoop it up off a bounce, but can't get it to first base in time. Runner will be safe. Well played by Gardner. I mean, that ball bounced right in front of him.
Yep.
If he had had another step, he could have caught that in the air.
Number 5, Asa Wilson.
So runner on first and second, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Hit into center field. That ball's going to get down. Shields there, scoop it up off 1 bounce, but it will drive in a run for the Tigers. So it'll be 6-19 in favor of the Tigers. You know, one thing we'd said earlier, and this stays true, is, you know, a lot of these points have come off of just well-hit balls.
Number 18, Cartman Hiley. Yep, just well-struck balls, and that one found the gap right in front of Paul.
It's outside, ball 1.
And it's a two-edged sword, like I said. You don't want to see Will give up hit after hit, but I'd rather see him testing these guys to hit the ball rather than just keep walking batters. Don't give him free bases. Let him earn it.
Well, that time he put it in there. The guy swung and missed. So 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hits the ground, but scooped up. So 2-1.
I keep talking about Adam Toll, the freshman catcher today. Again, he's on his 4th pitcher. He's been putting in a lot of work back there behind the plate today.
It's a pitch. Caught the outside corner of the plate, strike 2. Yeah, and that getting up and down, up and down, up and down for that long.
Yep.
And that equipment is hot.
Yep.
He's probably thankful there's 80-mile-an-hour winds out here, and that's a hit. Grounder gets by Comer at second, so that's going to drive in a run.
Yeah. That was a bad error by Comer, just to be blunt about it. It should have been one of the easier ground balls you've seen, and it went underneath Comer's glove. We've had a few errors like that today that just shouldn't be, but they're happening out there today.
Well, I don't think you're picking on him anything. I mean, that's what happened.
No.
That is what happened.
Number 15, Tucker Duncan.
Foul tipped back. Strike one. Runner at first and second. 2 outs. Here's a pitch. High. Ball one. Pitch. Inside, ball two.
We keep talking about Will pitching well. He has. He got 2 outs. He should have already been out of the inning a couple batters ago, so.
Ooh, that one looked pretty good, but that's a ball. Yeah. You know, as we talk about these players, one thing that we're mentioning a lot is a lot of them have come off that chaos team. This is way outside, so ball 4.
Will Golder's one of those too. He's pitched with Toll behind the plate. Will was on that chaos team, so a lot of that youth on that chaos team.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen the chaos team play.
Number 4, Kaden Beshore.
But it's my understanding it's very competitive.
It is travel ball. They play a lot of games up in Kansas, some in Oak Grove. So no, it's been good.
Swing and a miss.
Some of these players have been playing together in travel ball for 5 or 6 years, so it's been good experience for them. And that's why you see people like Will come in here and pitch so well.
This is pop foul, so it'll be strike 2. Both of these strikes have come off of well-pitched balls. They really have. I mean, it's one of those situations where you swing at it or you're going to get the strike anyway. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. This is way outside. But you're ahead in the count, you know, make him chase it.
Yep.
Wind up pitch. Hit. Oh, Collins not able to get that scooped up there at third base. So
yeah, we may have to have, if I was the coach, I'd have a little meeting on the mound. Don't know if Lurch is going to do that and just talk to the infielders. Again, we should have been out of this inning 3 outs ago, out of the top half of this inning, but just defensive miscues out there. Number 1, Drake Ketterman.
You know, one thing that, I mean, you're down, you're going to lose. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. You have to win inside your head.
Yes.
You know, you have to fight back the frustration.
But we got bases full and shouldn't be just because of some defensive miscues.
Pitch down in the dirt. He hasn't thrown very many like that, so 1-1. But that's why I play the game. You have to learn how to overcome the frustration. Pitch. Two outs, top of the 5th.
Number 10, Bryce Budd.
Here's a pitch. Popped up, foul. Strike 2. Pitch, swing, hit into center field, and Shields is there to make the catch. So 22-6, and we will go to the bottom of the 5th.
Starting it off for your Cardinals, the second baseman, number 35, Weston Comer.
Weston Comer, he's got 9 hits. What is it, 9? Comer, 9 hits on the season. Here's the first pitch. Cranks that into left field, so that's going to be a base hit. Might even get 2. Nope, he's going to hold up at first.
The pitcher, number 15, Will Golder.
Now, he hasn't batted today at all.
He has not, first at bat.
Here's first pitch is outside. Ball 1. Kind of curious how this guy is going to do it. Freshman, batting. Coming in late into the game. Pitching. Pitch. Foul tipped. Up into the cage. 1-1. Pitch down low. Ball 2. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Swings. Misses. A little late on the swing there. Ball was outside. He was chasing. There's a throw to first. He's safe. Is that Collins? Comer. And we're going to have a balk.
Yep. Didn't come set, and the home plate umpire caught him on that.
So that will advance Comer over to second. 2-2. There's a pitch. This is pop foul. Just don't hit my car. Okay, my car's safe.
Never know when the balls go flying that way. You'll see everybody sitting in the stands glance over that way, too, at their cars. Let's make sure.
Mm-hmm. Of course, that's where the wind's coming from. So anything hit that way is, I mean, they really got to foul it out to get over to the parking lot. So 3-2. Pitch down and low outside. Full count. Golder swings, pops that into center field. It's down. He's going to hold up at second.
Good hit by Will.
But Comer is going to make it over to third. Well, I wanted to see what he can do. He can definitely hit it.
Number 6, Camden Lafarge.
So Lafarge, we've got no numbers on him. Because last night was the first time he batted, wasn't it? Was it? According to the Ramirez report. Here's a pitch. Strike 1. He didn't bat last night?
I don't think so.
Okay. Chris goes to all the games. Here's a pitch. Oh, high, but he swings at it. Strike 2. This one's down low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Runners on first and third. Golder and Comer. Here's a pitch. Pop foul. Warsig will come in here and grab the ball. Toss it over to the umpire. Here's a pitch. Oh, hit over the second baseman's head into center field. Base hit. He's going to drive in a run for Clinton, so Comer's going to make it home.
Nice back-to-back hits from freshmen. Both of those batters freshmen, like we were just talking about.
Maybe we're seeing
the first baseman, number 7, Jake Worsig.
Maybe we're seeing the future of Clinton baseball right here.
Again, we keep talking about it. Good experience.
Yeah. He hands something to the umpire. Looked like a 20.
I think so. I wasn't going to say it. I'm glad you said out loud what I was thinking.
Here's a pitch down low. Ball 1.
The views expressed today are not necessarily mine.
He did hand something to him, but it was not. No, that was a joke. Ball fouled out of
We've enjoyed this last broadcast we're having here
the
today.
very last one. Well, I don't know what it was that he handed him. Oh. Looked like a sinker there. Strike. It's a pitch. Caught the outside corner of the plate. Strike 3. Whatever he handed him, he needs to get that
The
back.
center fielder, number 13, Paul Shields.
Shields swings at that one.
Showed bunt, then reared back real quick to take a swing at it,
Yeah, that's just
all in one motion.
Paul asked for time, steps out of the batter's box, reset himself.
I think somebody handed Jake a foul ball, and he put the ball in his back pocket and
Okay.
then realized it after his first swing. So I think he was just handing the umpire another ball. That'll take all the rumors about the $20 bill floating around out there.
Yeah. I honestly, we're far enough away, I couldn't see what it was. But if he had a ball in his back pocket,
I think
that makes
he
sense.
just forgot about it.
Yeah. That's pitch. Caught the outside corner plate. Strike 2. I mean, if you're going to bribe an umpire, that's not how you do it. Yeah, we need to quit. Strike 3.
Number 16, Gage Mantonia.
Gage, who's played everywhere today. This pitch is way outside. Ball 1. Let's see here. He's been in first base,
Start out and left.
left field, first base,
Yep.
and then right.
But the only thing he hasn't done is drive me home. So we'll see if that still happens. There's still a chance of that. That's about the only thing he hasn't done.
Let's see if he can get a home run here. That would be nice. It's a pitch outside off the catcher's mitt here behind, so both runners will advance.
That's still the same. We're talking about catcher for us, Adam Toll. That's still their same catcher who started the game, number 17, Kaden Klump for the Tigers. So he's been working a long game there behind the plate.
Wind up pitch down low.
This will be the second time Tyler comes up with the bases loaded. The shortstop, number 14, Tyler Gardner.
Now, I'm going to ask Chris here. Chris, no one on the Cardinals team has gotten a home run yet. Here's the pitch. He hits, that pops up, and looks like the second baseman is right underneath it and makes the out. Now that should end it. 22-7. Yeah. That run rule will be in effect, so the players are going to line up and congratulate one another. And that will end our broadcast. We will see you next time. I'm not sure what it is, but sometime soon.